Just wanted to make a quick video on what we've seen this year in terms of promotional hires. And I think just to kind of make things clear to everyone in the audit job market in London compared to comparing last year to this year. So probably since COVID, obviously when a lot of challenger firms started really exploding with growth, you saw a lot of people moving from the big four, huge jumps. You know, sometimes people were getting 15 or 20,000 pound pay rises where they've been promoted on the move. You know, they've gone in as a senior manager from a manager grade, even though they've not even been a manager for that long. You even saw AMs that are really audit seniors at some firms jump into manager roles, so almost getting promoted twice in terms of their actual responsibility. A lot of the times, it probably didn't quite work out very well, but they've obviously maintained their position and stayed where they are, and they kind of got that move at the time. I would compare it a lot to when I bought my house. I got a really low interest rate and we never fixed it for too long because you thought it might come down, when in reality we were kind of in a bit of a bubble at the time, and now we'll probably never get an interest rate as low. So actually it was quite naive of us to do that. In many ways it's probably a similar thing. We were in a really, really good market from 2021 until 2023. 2024 is still busy, but firms are no longer doing what they were the past 3 years. They're going, well, look, you've been a manager for 2 years. You'll come here as a top end manager. We'll promote you if you work hard, and you'll be up for promotion then, which is kind of logical. And people are more getting £5 pay rises or whatever it might be, but it's not the same market as it was. And I think, does that mean don't move job if you're getting false promises or you don't like where you work? No, it just means that your expectations can't be based on the previous few years of expectations. So you've just got to realise that the market isn't quite what it was. Will it be like that again in the next 5 or 10 years? No one has a crystal ball, so it's just one of those things. You just don't know when something's gonna happen like that, a catalyst for change, and it all kind of explodes in certain areas. You don't know. So we are seeing a lot of lateral moves, but again, a lot of the moves we're making are people from the big four who have been let down 2 or 3 times over, moving to a firm where they've been promised to be reviewed for promotion in the next cycle after their probation. So, and also they're looking at people that have joined that have already progressed in the same time frame. So actually, it's more about making a logical move. Are promotional hires still happening? Yes, but extremely rarely, and they're normally very, very justified. You're not going to see someone who doesn't manage a portfolio as an AM, who just kind of leads audits, jump into a manager grade where they've got £1 million portfolio, and one, it's probably not going to work out if they do, but 2, firms aren't going to need to take the chance because they've got a lot of competition for every role. We're placing, we've got 4 or 5 big four managers interviewing for one top 20 manager role. So obviously they've got plenty of choice. They're not going to hire an AM. And that's just the reality of it. So the market isn't slow. The market's normal. What we were in was an exceptionally good market. And unfortunately, we're having to manage our expectations as everyone in the market is also managing theirs. And that's just where we are. So can we get you a much better move? Yes. Can we get you a better firm? Can we alleviate the problems you're experiencing and solve problems that you're having? Yes. Can we necessarily get you a £20 pay rise? I hope so, but probably not as likely as it was last year. Thanks.